everyone, welcome to Christian News TY. Today we're going to talk about Black history here in Williamsburg County. I have Ms. Pam Williamson here. She's going to talk about some things. So often we think about Black history in the United States. We talk about Dr. King, Thurgood Marshall, but today we're going to talk about Black history right here where we live, where we reside. Our bread and butter here. So Ms. Pam's going to give a few names, and then I'll give a few, and then she'll give some more about people that were the first blacks in positions here in Williamsburg County. Ms. Pam?
Yes, it is, nice to know all the blacks that we meet here in Kingstree, and they help us. And they have made substantial investment into our county and helping us. We now have the first black senator, Ronnie Sapp. We had our first black coroner, Harrison McKnight. Very well known. I can personally remember him coming into my home and helping me with my father when he was real sick. Just wonderful people. That's a few, and you could go get some more.
All right. Well, Miss Pearl Brown, our first black treasurer. They just recently had a dedication out on SC 512 where they dedicated a portion of the highway there in remembrance of her, to recognize her. Excuse me, not in remembrance, but to recognize her. And of course, the first black sheriff, Theodore McFarland. He paved the way for someone like me to come along. And then this guy, J. Matthew Gardner, my grandfather, the first Kingstree City Councilman.
Yes, and we also have our first female black superintendent, who was Linda Huell, another good friend of mine that personally at work, she was good for the school district and for her home, her community, she's done well. I also want to recognize a very famous woman to me and to our TY, who is his mother, Henrietta Williamson. Henrietta Williams also helped raise me. She has all her children that she's done, but she would come out into Williamsburg County, out in the Millwood community, and I remember her doing some special things there. Special lady. TY had a great mother to raise him.
So, February, again, Black History Month. So, something interesting, as we were talking earlier, we were speaking about things that happened here in Williamsburg County, where we live. On Sunday, February 23rd, the Williamsburg Historical Society will have an event that's held at the County Recreation Center. It's going to be from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. And the inaugural Kingstree Founders Day celebration is to recognize the early settlers that worked in Williamsburg County. This year's celebration will focus on the impact and contribution of slaves in Williamsburg County. As part of that first celebration, we will have our very own Joseph McGill as a special guest speaker. Mr. McGill is a native of Kingstree and a tireless advocate for the preservation of slave dwellings across the nation. The Slave Dwelling Project is changing the narrative on slavery in America. Joe McGill is sponsored by South Carolina Humanities, a not-for-profit organization inspiring, engaging, and enriching South Carolinians with programs on literature, history, culture, and heritage. So come out Sunday, February 23rd, and find out more about the settlers of this county.
We would like to thank our Sheriff, Stephen Gardner, who is Williamsburg County's sheriff. We really appreciate all the work you do for our county, and I have enjoyed doing this video with you. Thank you.
And I would like to say thank you, Miss Pam. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Yes, and we're coming to the end of this, so I want you to know that you are special. You don't have to have that title to be the first, but you can be the best. Be the best you are, and share this video.